Hello, everyone. It's been a while since I checked in. Jeff from Uncivilized Rides. Just wanted to update everyone on the Jeep. Sold. Um, the 95 Jeep YJ that I brought from the grave back to a working condition got sold to a reasonable price, and it's out there roaming the world again. So I think that was a success. Certainly wasn't going and winning any car shows, but it's back on the road, safe and legal, and somebody's running it around for their daily driver. So that's great. It's sold. I wanted to touch base with you on the Carfax scenario. Previous videos said that I had timed out on the Carfax report, meaning that I requested it, and then you've got, I can't remember if it was 90 days or 6 months of access to it, and then it times out. So I sent an email to them and simply asked, would you be able to provide me with a copy of it? And yes, they did. So I'm thank you very much, Carfax. This isn't really sponsored. This is not sponsored by Carfax, but they did me a solid and sent me a copy of it, even though it had gone past the deadline. I just wanted to quickly review for those that haven't done a Carfax. It's simple. And it's worthwhile. Again, my opinion, it's worthwhile. It's roughly $100. There's a couple different options that you can choose from. Whether you get a lien check, there's a couple other options I can't remember specifically, but there's your basic Carfax, which talks about the vehicle itself and the registration and insurance aspect of it, and then you've got the lien aspect of it. The lien, of course, is if somebody owes money for the vehicle or has used the vehicle as collateral in some other arrangement to get cash, or there's a couple different things that can occur there. But long and the short of it is, if you buy a used vehicle that has a lien on it, you then assume all that liability and could end up paying a lot of money for it. Doesn't happen often, but it does happen. Probably wasn't going to be an issue on my 95 YJ though. Newer vehicles, just watch out for that. Quick review of this Carfax for you. I'll show this vehicle states here, excuse me, U.S. history found. So I'll just quickly go through it. There's your opening sheet, your first page. No lien records, accident damage found, last registered in BC, one whole service record found, very well maintained vehicle, sarcasm, U.S. history, no open recalls, not actively stolen, and import and export records are found. So we'll go to page 2, and it starts with the lien check. So this is extra. I can't remember how much, ballpark $20 or $25 extra for the lien check, and it just goes through that he says no lien records were found in BC. Sorry, I was right in front of my face there. So it does say in BC. So because this vehicle was in BC for so long, I didn't bother checking other provinces or the US, for example. If you have any suspicion whatsoever that money is being, that vehicle is being held in financial lien, for example, you should investigate it. Highly recommended. The accident damage is summarized here from 2005, so again, a long time ago. Looks like something was stolen. It says theft from auto, unknown, $1,100. Then it goes into the registration, current registration as to currently as in right now, and then it also shows the previous registration as in this vehicle has been registered in the following locations, Illinois and Wyoming. So this had quite a life. The service records, one at 151,711 kilometers. It doesn't state where, though. I don't know if you could dig into that or not, but what I find funny is this is in kilometers here, but because the vehicle was from the U.S., the odometer was actually in miles. So I'm not too sure if that's just a conversion or somebody put in 151 and it should have been 151,000 miles. Don't know. We'll see. Open recalls, no recalls. Stolen vehicle check. Vehicle not actively declared stolen. So those are good things. And here's the fun history. So 94, August 15th, you can see is Motor Vehicle Department, Illinois, U.S. First owner, and then it went to Wyoming. Then it had its service record. Then Wyoming again. Then it gets imported into Canada in 2002. And then you can see all of these every time in Canada. Every time you renew your registration and insurance, it creates another line. So we can look multiple registrations, because probably 6-month insurance in BC all the way through here. Same owner, I believe, right about until here, January 11th, or January 1st, sorry, 2011. New owner there, new owner in November, a couple years later. And the next owner takes it in 23, so 10 years later. And the vehicle color noted as green. I don't know if that's a paperwork thing. Anyways, this was the last owner here before I bought it on the 25th of July 17. This was the previous person. My purchase would then appear here in whenever that was, September, I believe, of September 25, give or take. And then you'd see my line there. And that's really the end of the report. I just wanted to quickly go over that. As it goes, a lot of issues or question marks, it can resolve some question marks, especially financially. Don't absorb somebody's financial problems. If it appears too good to be true as a purchase price, do your homework. That's my advice. Again, no, I'm not sponsored by Carfax. I've used the services a few times for the different vehicles I've purchased. They've always been great. All right, so what's next? Good question. I am not sure. I've been super busy with work in the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I've got another couple weeks coming up of pretty intense work, and then after that, I need to settle into a project. But I don't know where to go from here. I'm looking at a couple projects. I kind of want to rebuild an engine, and I don't know if I'm crazy or not. I think I'm crazy, but one vehicle's caught my eye. It's a 2010 Subaru Forester with a 2.5 boxer engine that needs head gaskets and brake lines. So there might be something like that. There was a Mini Cooper, again, 2010 or 2012 Mini Cooper, I think it was, head gasket issues. So it may not be a full engine rebuild, but I kind of want to dig into the mechanical thing and just really play with that. I really do enjoy it. Anyways, the long and the short of it is, I don't know what's next. If you've got a hot suggestion, put it down in the comments. Let me know, but I'm really not sure. So my next video will probably be a surprise look what I've bought, and we'll go from there. Have a great day, everyone. Stay safe out there. Thanks for joining me.